Hi, this is Deborah from Beacon of Light. Today is July 7th. Happy birthday, Marie, if you're watching. See what today is. We got 4 cards right away when it said that, so let's see what we got here. This is today's daily energy. We got the Ace of Swords. We have an 8 of Wands in reverse. We have a 4 of Pentacles reverse, and we have a 3 of Wands in reverse. So, I was thinking prior to this, coming on video this morning, I had a thought about how we get information from other people in it, and so that might be what this Ace of Swords is kind of about. We get information. So let's say we have a sense, or we have information. So we get information from other people. It could be through conversation, it could be through an email, but we get some sort of communication. This 8 of Wands is about communication as well, incoming communication. So this Ace of Swords is, we have this thought or this idea, we get incoming communication, and then that is where we are maybe holding on too tightly to what was said to us and not allowing it to unfold the way it's supposed to. So these are in reverse. These other 3 cards are in reverse. So you get this thought. All of a sudden, backwards information comes in, and then that becomes the truth, and that's what you decide you want to hold on to. And the 3 of Wands is usually about being open and waiting for the ships to come in and really having a sense of adventure of what actually might happen. So this is where we can get caught up in other people's perspectives or other people's influence or other people's traumas that they have somehow communicated to us. And then that communication is subjective and it's biased, because it then has the tone of what that other person experienced or that other person is experiencing. And so then if you're not strong enough in your own mind, then you take on other people's stuff, their opinions, their interpretations of a situation. And then you get stuck on that. And this 4 of Pentacles is about holding on too tightly normally and not letting go. And it's like, where are we holding on other people's beliefs, other people's ideas, other people's interpretations, and not standing in our own mind, in our own truth, in our own ways of doing things? Where are we not standing in our own power of what we want to choose to think or believe in, instead of taking on everybody else's stuff? Because what happens is we're missing the boat. We're missing that adventure, that great adventure. These 2 have a purpose to send us on a really great adventure, but if we're only stuck with what we believe in based on what somebody else has come in and told us, or somebody else's experience, we are missing the key aspect of our own being. And that's the ability to make our own choices, to believe what we want to believe. So much, even with the news, even with our family, even with our friends, one person says, oh yeah, this is something I want to go do, I'm going to go do it. And the other person might say, well, I'm not going to go do that because of this, this, and this. And all of a sudden they relate that information to them. And now that person's not going to go do it because they have this fear factor or this concern that it may happen to them as well. And so we stopped the adventure. We just stopped that beautiful energy moving forward and going on that adventure. Now, sometimes if it's a really silly outside idea and it could cause us harm, it's probably a good thing that we got some really solid wisdom advice. But most of the time it's hearsay. Most of the time it's somebody just giving their thoughts about a situation that had happened to them. And we're not thinking again, we're only kind of going with what somebody else did or said. And unfortunately that is like a pattern that most of us do because we don't know any better, until we have the courage to actually go on the adventure ourselves and decide to see what it's all about in the first place. So it's funny, these cards popped out. I was thinking this just right before this video. I was taking a shower, and this is the energy that was coming to me, is how we let other people dictate our beliefs, what we choose to do based on another person's thoughts or ideas or what they think. And maybe we don't always do this. Maybe we do things on our own, and that's a healthy thing. And then we have that trial and error. Oh, maybe I should have listened to them, or this wasn't a good idea, but I did have to go down that road myself to have my own experience. And I think that's what the key thing is here is go down that road yourself to have your own experience. Don't stop midway because of what somebody else said, or even if that person did give you sound advice and you went on that path anyways, you at least can go back and say, that person has some good knowledge and wisdom. I might be able to learn more from them. And you can look at that person as a sage or somebody who you want to go back to for advice. But you still have to go on the adventure yourself. This is where we get caught up in a fear factor when we listen to other people, and it stops us from moving forward. But there's a venture out there for us to take. So listen to what is coming to you and have your own discernment. I think that is what is happening with this video. Is you need to have your own discernment and make your own choices. Even if you did take a bad step, you cannot go back to the other person who told you, because this is your choice. And you need to be able to make the choice for yourself. All right, everybody, have an amazing day. Thanks so much. Bye.